General features of arteries, and veins. This picture is artery, and this picture is vein.
Layers of vascular wall, as a general layer, called tunica. Each vein or artery composed of 3 main layers from outside to inside. First one, tunica externa, the outer layer. Second layer called tunica media is the middle layer. And third layer called tunica intima is the inner layer. The 3 layers of the vascular wall, outer layer, is called tunica externa or adventitia, middle layer, is called tunica media. An inner layer is called tunica intima. Tunica adventitia, outermost connective tissue. Tunica media, arranged as layer of smooth muscle. Tunica intima, is epithelial cell and loose connective tissue. As sub-endothelial layer. The first layer from outer is tunica adventitia, composed primarily of longitudinally arranged, as collagenous tissue, and a few elastic fibers, according to the diameter, relative thin, or quite thick, relatively thin in most of the arteries as in large artery, quite thick in the venules and veins. Notes. Tunica adventitia is the major component in the veins and venules. The tunica adventitia of large arteries and veins contains a system of vessels called vasa vasorum that supplies blood to the vascular wall themselves. Note. Tunica adventitia also contain network of autonomic nerves called nervi vascularis that control contraction of the smooth muscle in the vessel wall. Number 2. Tunica media, composed of mainly smooth muscle and interposed within variable amounts of elastin, reticular fibers, and proteoglycans or collagen. According to diameter, may relative thick, or relative thin, as in arteries, or as in large veins. Number 3. Tunica intima, the innermost layer of the vessel, consists of 3 components. Number 1, called endothelium, is a single layer of squamous epithelial cells. Second one, called basal lamina, a thin extracellular, third layer, called subendothelial layer, consisting of loose connective tissue, occasional smooth muscle cells.
This picture explain the different layers in artery and vein. As general layers from outside to inside. First layer from outside is tunica externa or adventitia, composed of vessels called vasa vasorum, nerve, also serosa, and external elastic membrane that separate the tunica adventitia from tunica media. Second layer called tunica media, composed of collagen fibers and smooth muscle. Third layer is inner layer tunica intima, composed of internal elastic membrane as layer separated from tunica media. Subendothelial layer, also basement membrane, and endothelium. In vein the same layer, but without internal and external elastic membrane.